everyone. This is Lisa here with Inspired Heart Intuitive. So, I've told you guys this morning I would jump online and make a huge announcement. So, this came from the conversation that was had last night after the teaching we did on healing after heartache. And as many of you know, if you've been with me for a little while, or even if you're kind of new to the channel, but those of you that's been with me from the beginning, um, you know that I've always said that this channel and that has a holds a higher purpose, right? That there's a purpose for my coming on YouTube and reaching out to folks, right? And that the purpose of this channel, honestly, is I've always known is to help people like myself grow in their spiritual walk, grow into their spiritual practice, spiritual ministry. Okay. I did this in the church world for many years, helping folks learn how to operate in the prophetic and walk that out. So I'm super, super excited to announce that we are going to have a spiritual practice school. Okay. It's going to be kind of an introductory course to everything to do with spiritual practice. Now, what does that truly mean? What does that look like? In the inaugural school, this is what we're going to cover. We're not only going to cover tarot because, you know, most of you've gotten to know me through tarot. But those of you that do know me now know that it's more than just that. There's intuitive gifts that play, prophetic, things of that nature, energetic healing, things, all things metaphysical, not all things, but some things metaphysical, with a focus on helping people, right? Helping hurting people, helping people who are just seeking and want to grow and want to be self-partnered and want even those that know that they're light workers and they want to be light workers, right? So what this school is going to do, we're going to cover a lot of topics. We're going to cover tarot, but more along the lines of intuition. How do you develop your intuition? How do you even know what your spiritual gifts are, first of all? How can we identify them, and how can we then exercise them and grow in the knowledge of how to utilize them for the greater good? We're going to cover that. We are going to cover spiritual law. Because, yes, folks, there is a manner in which all things in the spirit operate, right? The earth is a mirror of what happens in the spirit realm. So, we're going to talk about spiritual law and operating in it. Okay. We're going to talk about things like the rituals that we do. How does that fit? Crystals, all the physical things that we use and do on this earth that have significance or tap into the spirit realm. We're going to talk about that. How does that fit into it? How does one even begin a spiritual practice? How do we do that? Right? Where do I start? Okay, we're going to talk about all those sorts of things and much, much more. This is going to be a 5-week course. We're going to touch on each of these subjects. Okay, energy healing, chakra, flowing through the anointing. If you've been in the church world, you'll recognize that. Operating in love and light. How do we tap into and how do we commune with spirit? How do we know that it's spirit talking to us, right? Hello there. Hi. I'll probably be on live again later. You know me, I can't stay away. So it's a 5-week course, okay? Awesome, Fran. So I have 1, 2, 3, I think 3 or 4 people last night. I've received 3 emails thus far saying that we want to do this, okay? So this is the deal. 5 weeks, an hour and a half to 2 hours each week. I'm right now developing the curriculum. You'll be in a private webinar. Did you send me an email already, Fran? Did you send it last night? So it's 5 weeks, 90 minutes to 2 hours. Okay. Each week for 5 weeks. Okay. So I'll make sure we put I can't type it in here. I'll have to just say it, but it'll be in the description box below. So I'll need you guys to send me an email to secure your spot. I'll shoot you an email back because there's going to be some information I'll need. Um, the entire 5 weeks, guys, because this is the inaugural, this is the first one I'm doing, is going to be $200. Now, if you guys go out there and you search and find tarot readers that do, thanks, Jeanette, tarot readers that do this, hold just tarot classes, you're going to find the $200 for everything that we're going to cover is an amazing, amazing steal. Honest to goodness, it's an amazing steal. Okay. Most are running 250, 300, 350, 400 just for tarot itself. We're going to touch on, this is again the first module, the first kind of course. My vision for it is to have a total of either 2 or 3, like a little bit more advanced than maybe the final. But you're going to be empowered with the information and the tools in your toolbox, even after the first course, to begin doing what you are meant to do. The whole purpose of this, right, is so that you give your purpose on this earth, in this incarnation, permission to abundantly provide for your person. And that you're doing the will of spirit. You're doing the will of creator. You are touching people. You are helping people. You are doing all these things that you were born to do. And you know you want to do them. You just didn't know how. Also, a lot of people are like, I don't know if I want to go touching, in that realm because, I don't know what to expect. We're going to talk a lot about that. Now, those of you that have already emailed me, you'll see this probably a little bit later on. Those of you that already emailed me, and those of you that are about to, at this juncture, I'm planning on 10 spots. I'm considering doing 2 separate classes if depending upon the response I get. Okay. If you secure your spot, okay, by Saturday morning, Friday night, Saturday morning. If you secure your spot, let's just say by Friday night, with a $25 deposit, that will secure your spot. And I'll tell you why I'm at. And then what you'll get for that is before the class starts, so all during next week, I'll be placing phone calls. We'll have one-on-one conversations so that I can get to know you. It'll be about a half hour. I want to get to know you. I want to know what you've already operated in. What have you had dreams? Have you known things before they happen? Is it deja vu? Is it whatever it is, right? I want to talk about it. Have you heard from the other side? Have you heard from transcendent spirits? All these things. I want to know what you already have been experiencing. And I want to know from you what you want to get out of this course, because it's very important to me that I provide to you what you need. That's why I'm keeping the class size small. So it's small, it's intimate. Also, I have to secure web conferencing space and all of that kind of good stuff. So, because you'll get a recorded link to each class after class. Okay, so you'll have it to go back and refer to later. So that takes, I need to know how many spots I need to secure, how many lines I need to secure, how many seats, right? So $25 down payment, if you will, registration fee. And then the balance of that, we'll talk about when the balance will be due. This is all starting August 4th. Okay. This is starting August the 4th, guys. I mean, we are, when spirit tells me to move, I move. And that's what we have to learn to do, right? When spirit tells us to move, this is part of the spiritual practice. Spirit tells you to move, you move. Okay? He will provide, or she, however spirit has manifested him or herself to you, the universe, the creator, God, spirit, however, okay? When Spirit tells you to move, He will provide the way. Now, this is something, again, guys, I know you guys are just getting to know me, but this is something I've done for years, is help people. I mean, from teenagers on to adults, right? Help people tap into the intuitive, help people learn to hear and hear with clarity, help people discern. Hey, Franny, Shonda Rise Astrology is in the house. This is another woman, and she and I haven't talked yet. But this is a woman. Again, you all go to her channel. I will be able to help you spiritually with this, like, okay, tapping in and all of that kind of stuff. Go to her channel. The astrological wisdom and knowledge this woman is going to drop on you is amazing. Okay? And I don't say that lightly, because I've seen a lot of YouTube astrologers and students of astrology, but she breaks it down into a fashion that it's easy to understand. It's not like pie in the sky, right? So she speaks to you in plain English. So go hit up Shonda Rise Astrology, and let her know that Lisa sent you. Anyway, no, you don't have to do that, but just go hit up that channel. It's amazing. And check out getting a reading from her too, an astrological birth chart reading. So back to the school. So this is what we're going to teach you in the school. $25 secures your spot. We will start August the 4th. The other thing I need to know is the reason why I'm also securing this. I need to know what time zone everybody is in, what country you're in, right? This is an international channel. Yay! This is an international channel. Thank you so much. So I have to take all of this into consideration, guys. $200 for 5 weeks. You're tapping into 5 weeks for $200. You're going to be able to ask me questions. We're going to practice walking in the intuitive. We're going to practice spiritual journaling. We're going to practice tapping in. We're going to practice meditation. We're going to practice study. We're talking about study methods. And very importantly, very, very importantly, for anyone that's going into light work or any metaphysical work at all, spiritual work, you're going to learn how to protect yourself. I've seen too many people that delve off into this because they're like, oh, I get it, or, they've got their cards and they have this and they have their crystals and they have that. And there's nothing wrong with that. But they are literally toddlers playing with nuclear weapons because they don't have the foundation. This is going to start giving you that foundation. Because the last thing I want is anyone to walk out there being a light worker and you are so wide open that attacks can come, things can, attach to you, right? And that's not where we want. We don't want that. We need to learn how to set up that spiritual hedge around us. We need to learn how to call upon the angels to help us. We need to learn how to call upon the angels to provide us protection, how to go out and make our way. Like, they are there to help us. They are there to basically serve us. The angelic host was created to serve us. Yay! Hello, Marielle. So this is what we need to do. And I'm on my phone, so I can't type this in. My email address is heartofinspiration18. heartofinspiration18@gmail.com. I need to hear from you. And I will, when I hear from you, yes, I would like to register for the school. I will send you a return email. 2 emails, actually. You're going to get one for the registration fee for $25. Now, that lets me know you're serious. That just lets me know you're serious, right? And that gives me a very good, solid idea on how many seats I need to how many seats I need to secure on my web conferencing service. All right. That will also then next week, I will be placing phone calls to each and every one of you, interviewing you, just kind of getting an idea of where we're at, where we want to go. Right. And we'll talk about when the balance is due. If that $25 is paid by, let's say, 8 p.m. tomorrow night. That feels good. 8 p.m. tomorrow night. Before I go on my card party, Friday night, excuse me, before I do my Friday night card party, I might not be doing Friday night card party. I might be celebrating my birthday. But anyway, 8 p.m. Friday, okay? Everyone that's registered by 8 p.m. Friday, yeah, I'll do Friday night card party. I want to celebrate with y'all. Then you all will get those phone calls from me. That's kind of early bird registration. And also, when I do those phone calls with you guys, we're really, and probably even video, right? I want to be able to read your aura. A lot of you I've typed to. Oh my gosh, I've typed to so many of you, but I haven't had the blessing of being able to talk to you. And I haven't even had the blessing of being able to see you face to face. So I want to be able to read your aura, and I want to be able to really commune with you, because that's very important. Because this is my ministry to you. This is my purpose that I have been given. And I take this very seriously. So 10 spots. I have 3 people already that have already emailed me last night to state they wanted spots. And I think even from what we've got here, we've got Jeanette, Fran, so 4, 5, Franny, 6. So that's 6 already. So we only have 4 more. All right. Your parents won't let you. Are you under 18, sweetie pie? Hello, Lucky. So we're making the announcement about the school. The school is going to start on August the 4th. You're 23? Oh, okay. 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 So school starts August the 4th. 90 minutes to 2 hours. $25 is the registration fee, paid by the 8 p.m. Friday. That's what you get from me. Okay. And you'll get a phone call. We'll get an interview. I'm going to get, kind of do up a profile. That's the word I'm looking for, a profile of you. And I want to know what you want to get out of this, because I want to be sure everybody gets out of this what they want. All right. We're going to talk about, again, spiritual law. How do we operate? What is the hierarchy? How do we operate in the spirit realm? Yes, at least 18. Marielle is 23. Way too religious of parents. Oh boy, I knew that feeling. Honey, I was raised not very strict, but charismatic Christian. So we are a little bit charismatic. Christians operate in the spirit on a regular basis, right? That's just the things of the spirit that's the way it is. Speaking in tongues, the whole 9 yards. Gift of prophecy, gift of sight, gifts of healing, all of that, right? So we're more accustomed to that. Now, I think I went into last night how you bet not nobody tell my mama that I'm reading the cards. She probably won't like that too much, but that's too bad. She'll get over it. I'm 50, right? Why am I still caring? Anyway, point being is that, so this is what the school is going to entail. So spiritual law, how to operate, how to know. No, they're not. The classes are not religious. This is all about blessings, Cassandra. The classes are all about how to operate in the spiritual realm. So let me put this out there too. If you do not want to read tarot cards, thanks, Jeanette. That's what I look forward to. If you don't want to read tarot cards, you don't have to. Because, folks, I talked about this last night. I don't have to. I've operated intuitively since I was 12 for, so what, 37 years without the tarot? You don't have to. Then don't do it. I will tell everyone that the foundation that I received from my Christian upbringing, now that I have translated it to the general metaphysical, thank you, Fran. The general metaphysical side of life, and opening my eyes to everything else, as far as that God is not such a petty God, that he would only make one exact way to come into relationship with him in this era, in this lifetime, or any other lifetime. And that might be something we talk about in the classes. Is do you guys realize that in every major religion that I've studied, okay, so I've studied Buddhism, I've studied the Mayan religion, I've studied Egyptian religion, I've studied Greek mythology, Roman mythology, Norse mythology, various Native American religions, the Celtic, they call it mythology, but religion, right? And also some in the Muslim, some I've read the Quran. In all of those major religions, there is a messianic story. There is a story of salvation in every last one of them. Okay, then honey, then don't touch the cards. You don't have to buy the cards. Because I'm coming at this, and this is full disclosure, guys, I am coming at this from a Christian-based foundation, but I'm not proselytizing at all. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because I call myself a Christian does not mean that I downplay or I don't honor other beliefs. At the end of the day, as long as you are communing with spirit, the creator, God, higher source, love and light, if that's what you're about, love and light, I am encompassed in it because God is love. Okay, so I will tell you straight up. So if you're going to get offended by it, this is full disclosure. What I learned about how the spirit realm works and operates, I learned it from my charismatic Christian upbringing. Okay? Thank God that he opened my eyes and my understanding to understand that God is not to be put in a box. God's not to be put in a Christian box, a Buddhist box, a Muslim box, a Hindu box, a Native American box. He is eternal. He's been here from before the beginning and after the beginning. He's eternal. We're eternal spirits. We came from him. We were made in his image and his likeness. What does that mean? We are a spiritual being that is having a human experience. Hello, Lori. A spiritual being that is having a human experience for a purpose. We were sent here. We chose to come here for a purpose. That's who we are. And I mean, if y'all want me to go super deep and y'all want to start like breaking the Bible down here, let's talk about that for a hot second. Now, the overall thing here, you're good. So listen, Moderators, please, I put up my email address, and I know you two jumped on a little bit later, so I'm going to tell you, just make the quick announcement again. The registration fee for the school is going, and I haven't decided on the name yet, y'all. It's coming. The registration fee for the school is going to be $25. Early bird registration is from this moment, right now, on this live, all the way through till 8 p.m. tomorrow night. Friday night. Friday night. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you, Franny. This moment right here, all the way through till 8 p.m. Friday night. Okay? Now, early bird registration, $25. When you send me the email, those of you that have already sent me emails yesterday, you will get the first crack at this, of course. So I do need a moderator, please, to put my email address up there so people can email me. When you send me that, when you register, pre-register by Friday night, 8 p.m., I will schedule a phone call, School of Gifted Light Workers. Oh, I like that. That's getting better. That's getting much better. Okay. What you will get then is that I will do a profile of you the following week. We'll set up a time. I'll do a profile of you. I'm going to call you or video chat with you if you have the capability, which I hope you do. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. I love my moderators. Video chat with you. Okay. And we're going to profile you. I'm going to get all of your information, what you've already, you're so cute, what you've already experienced and what you want to get out of this, so I can have a spiritual profile of you and what you want to get out of this class. It's very, very important that I have that. It's very, very important people register for this class because, again, I have to pay for the seats. Which video chat we can do? I could do anything. We could do Google Hangout, Skype. What's the other one? Oh, Facebook Hangout. I got, if y'all want to be Facebook friends, I have Zoom. Zoom is the one I'm going to use for the actual classes. We're going to be utilizing Zoom, so you'll have to download the Zoom app on your phone, or if you're using your laptop, you can just do that. Yep. Messenger, Facebook Messenger will be, now those are the ways I'm going to reach out to you guys next week, is on an individual basis, but this class is going to be in Zoom. So I need to register. I need to reserve seats so that I can go on and download each class, and then you'll get a link after the class. Okay. You only have Facebook Messenger. Well, that's fine. Right? That's fine for us, Lucky Bamboo, for you and I to chat initially. But the Zoom app is completely free. And I will send you a link to the Zoom meeting on your phone or through Messenger. And then all you do is you just click the link in the text message I send you. And it'll say, do you want to download the Zoom app? And we'll make test runs so everybody has it, and I'm sure it's going to work. But Zoom will allow me to share my screen. You all are going to be getting PowerPoints ahead of time. Okay. Good. That's excellent. The reason why I'm using Zoom as well, guys, is because I like the amount of space I'll get for their cloud service, be able to store these. And I'm also coming up with a different methodology to put them up on a private YouTube channel as well. Okay. It's free, so don't even worry about it. So there's two different things that happen. If any of that, don't do social media. Yes, but honey, you can download Zoom. You're going to be all right. You'll be okay, Lori. Sorry it froze. Anyway, Yeah, Lori, just do it for the class. And then you'll need it anyway for the second class anyway. Huh. Okay. So $25. I call you next week then. We do the profile ahead of time. Those of you that do not pre-register by Friday at 8 p.m. Central, then don't get that phone call. Okay? And that's probably going to end up being, I say half hour, but y'all know how I go. We're going to end up talking for a darn hour. Okay? So that's what I wanted to get out here. August the 4th is when class starts. It's going to run on 5 consecutive Saturdays. We will, as a class, discuss what to do. The 5th Saturday is Labor Day weekend, so we will discuss if people are going out of town and everything, so we'll figure out if there needs to be a different day. Okay? But August the 4th is when it starts. $25 for a registration fee. Okay, that's all I needed to know. So you just shoot me an email and then I'll send the invoice off for the $25. So if that's done by Friday at 8 p.m. Central Time. Your birthday is Labor Day? Woohoo! So $25 by 8 p.m. Friday. Lets me know that you want the pre-registration deal, which is basically you get to talk to me, we get the profile, we find out. I get to know for sure what your goals are. Okay? And that'll give me a really good idea on how to direct this class. I am, at this point, only offering 10 seats. 10 seats. 3 of you all emailed me yesterday. Fran, I know, just emailed me today. Jeanette, you'll send me the email. Franny is going to, she's already told me she wants to participate in the class. So let's see here. We have Cassandra, Lori. Yep. I haven't sent no, I haven't done that. This just dropped in my spirit on my way back from a meeting I had today. And I realized that I need to set some things up. No, you're fine, sweetheart. I need to set some things up. So I know I needed to get this registration in place. Okay. So I'll be sending that to you immediately. As soon as I get off here, Cassandra. So Cassandra, Franny, Jeanette, Fran. We have, who else? Lori. Lucky, are you in on this? I have another Liz from last night. I feel like there's one more person I'm missing. Okay, yep, do it tonight, Lucky. So that's 7. So now I only have 3 more seats, y'all. Hello, Anna. How are you? Hello, Anna. We're just discussing the spiritual school, or the school for the gifted light workers. Good. I'm glad to hear it. So we're going to be doing a introductory course to beginning a spiritual practice or spiritual ministry. Starts. Love you, sweetie. We'll see y'all later. We'll see you later, Lucky. Starts on August the 4th. Early bird registration. Well, registration is $25. Early bird registration closes Friday at 8 p.m. Central Time. Okay. That will allow me to then give you a phone call next week, get your profile, make sure I understand exactly what you want, what you're wanting to get from this course. We're going to be talking about operating the spirit, so spiritual law, your intuition. Okay, sweetie, we'll see you later on, Lori. Thank you for popping in. How to further exercise and learn to operate your gifts. We're going to talk about what the physical things like the rituals, saging, all that stuff. How does that fit? Smudging. How does that all fit into what it represents in the spirit realm? Okay, we're going to be talking about that as well. For those of you that want to learn to read the cards, we're going to go, I'll teach you how I'm reading them. Okay. And then last but not least, where do we go from here? How do we start the spiritual practice? Where do we begin? Let's identify who it is we're called to help. Also, communing with spirit on a regular basis. How do we clarify our hearing? All of these things. These are things that I've taught people in the church, in the charismatic church, for years now. A lot of this stuff, y'all, I had to learn on my own because there was nobody to teach me. And then finally a mentor came along, and then after that, then I mentored people. So this is what I do. This is my purpose, to help train up light workers and get them out on their way. So Anna, my email address is heartofinspiration18@gmail.com. If you are interested, shoot me an email. And then I will shoot you an invoice for the registration fee if you are able to provide that by Friday at 8 p.m. That is early bird registration, and you'll get some really cool stuff from me. Okay. All right, guys. So that's what I wanted to make the announcement about. I'm going to now post this up there. The email address and everything will be, of course, attached below as well for those watching later. So right now, 10 spots. 3 spots probably left at this point. But we're also going by people that provide that early bird registration. Okay, that's going to solidify and lock you in. It's going to lock in your seat. And then we'll determine if we're going to do 2 classes concurrently, depending upon the response. All right? That's where it is. I got to go figure out what the heck I'm going to eat for dinner tonight. And I got to get to work on some of this stuff. So I might jump on a little bit later. We'll see. I kind of feel like reading and chilling. So Fran, Cassandra, and there was a few other people that sent me. Yep. Oh, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, yes, ma'am. I'll call you. So yeah, there we go. All right, guys. I love each and every one of you. I'll jump on a little bit later on tonight. But get that registration in. Lock in your seat. Chicken quesadillas. Ooh, I'm coming over. That sounds delicious. I'm on my way. All right, guys. I love you. Peace, love, blessings, and joy be unto you today, tomorrow, and for all eternity. Everyone, namaste. Bye-bye.